Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright guys, please present, please welcome our group, and we will present the form and structure. What is this? This is question. We intentionally didn't put the question in here, so you guys will pay attention. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, let's get to the case. But before that, my group is filled by the three men. First is Reksa, Aditya, the second is Mochammad, Rizki, Ragil, and last, of course, me, Akbar as the beginning of our presentation. Okay. Actually, there's a lot of type of question, but there is some type of question that we deliver for all of you in this discussion. So first is yes or no question. The definition is typically this question begin with an auxiliary verb is, are, do, does, can, etc. followed by the subject and the main verb. Example, are you coming to the party? Structure is auxiliary plus subject plus main verb or object or company. WH question. The second is WH question. The form is these questions start with a WH word, who, what, where, when, why, and how, and are followed by the auxiliary verbs, subject and main verb. Example, where are you going? WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus main verb. In this case, object or company. And the third is the question. The form is a declarative statement. It is followed by a short question phrase, often used to confirm information or seek agreement. Example, you are coming, aren't you? Structure is declarative statement plus auxiliary verb. In this case, negative or not, plus subject pronoun. Alright, that's all from me. We will save the discussion later, and the next presentation will be delivered by my student.
Okay, thank you, Ragil. So now is going to declarative question. The form is grammatically these are statements, but they are spoken with rising intonation at the end, turning them into question. For example, you are going out, and the word structure statement form, but with questioning intonation. And the next is equal question. The form is this question repeat part of what was just said, often to show surprise or to ask for clarification. For example, you saw what? The structure is repeated statement with questioning intonation. Embodied question. For this form, these are questions embodied with a statement or another question. For example, I wonder where you are, where you went. And the structure is made cloud plus this question. WH word plus subject and verb. It may be enough for me, and we next to the
So, guys, the last form of the common structure of this course is rhetorical questions. You probably already heard this a lot of in your life, right? So the form is these are questions asked for effect and not requiring an answer. For example, who cares? You crazy? Why not? That is the rhetorical questions. The structure is question form, but with no expected answers. Of if somebody asks you, are you crazy? Of course you're not gonna
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the last form of the question. And now we are next to the features of spoken question and discourse. The first one is intonation. Raising intonation is common, especially for yes or no or tag question. You only learn this in advanced English pronunciation that yes or no question, intonation is up and WH question is down. The next is ellipsis. The part of the question may be dropped. So maybe you a lot of heard like you coming to the party, not are you coming to the party? So the R is silent or disappears. The next is repetition. Repeat the question or part of the question. So the example for this is, are you coming to the party, aren't you? Or do you like it? Do you? Or you do like it? Do you? So there is a repetition in the question. And the next is discourse markers. Words like well or actually often appear at the beginning of the question. Well, do you think this is a good thing or actually, are this a good piece of job? So that is the discourse markers. And the last is we will spoke about the conclusion. In spoken discourse, questions are often less formal and more flexible than in written language, adapting to the flow of conversation, context, and the relationship between speakers. So, because of the ellipsis, the intonation, and the discourse markers, the question in spoken discourse is slightly more formal than the written form. Because as you can see the ellipsis for in the written you can just say you come to the party because it sounds not formal and not following the grammatically. So that's it, the conclusion, and we will now open the discussion.
Okay. For conclusion, our presentation. So guys, just now you already hearing about form instruction of question in discourse. It's a lot of form, it's a lot of example, and it's a lot of structure. But if you guys have any question, please don't hesitate to ask.
Alright, I'd like to ask about the last one,
Is
the
it?
type question.
Next question, yes.
As you put in the structure, there are auxiliary for negative or not.
Yes.
And then the example is the negated, right?
Yes.
I'd like to know the example of the positive one, or not the negative.
Negated one. Yeah.
Can I answer it?
Please.
Okay, I'm gonna answer the question for Uma. You said that you want the positive form of the stack question, right? So for the example, maybe like you're going, do you? Maybe like that.
You graduated, right?
Could you please more?
You graduated, right? You're cooking, right? You're cooking. Right.
Or maybe
Yes. Even in the spoken discourse, you can say you're good, yeah?
yeah, it's like that. So it doesn't have to be the negative person.
Yeah. It's more flexible in spoken discourse. In spoken not. Sorry, I'm sorry, but it's spoken. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, that's totally clear.
Okay, next to Alzena, please.
Okay, I would like to ask about the declarative questions. Yes, let's just check for example. You're going out. That sentence. The thing that I want to ask is actually why someone. I mean, what's the difference between WH questions or yes no questions? Than declarative questions, because when you are look at the yes no questions, for example, are you going out? And then in declarative questions, you are going out. So what's the difference? Is that affect the meaning or the event that is occur in that moment?
Okay. Did you any guys? But if I may, maybe I will answer. Maybe I I see the difference between declarative question and WH question or yes or no question is that in yes or no question, they just wanna know whether it's yes or no. And when in WH question, the asker, what is the asker? The questioner, yeah, the questioner is want to know the detail. Where are you going? Where to be where? Like that. But in declarative, it's just wanna declarating the make sure. Topic. Make sure that you are actually going.
So we need to answer it that declarative question or not.
Declarative is answerable. Declarative question. Are you going, right? You're going, right? Of course. Just like
Just look like the confirmation.
yeah, it's seeking the confirmation and make sure the activity in that moment. Thank you very much, Aditya, for making all our friends is more clear in this question. Maybe another question, guys? Please. Okay.
I'm so confused about the embedded question. The rhetorical question says that it doesn't expect an answer.
Yes.
But is it working the same for embedded question? Like, should you answer it or you don't have to answer it?
Okay. Did you guys want to answer first? What is actually different between embedded question and rhetorical question? Maybe, just maybe, because we just want to answer what we know about our material. Who cares? It's more like what's rhetorical? Is didn't expect the answer. But embedded question is more highlight the wondering of this questioner.
So does it have to be answered or just
Embedded question is like embedded question is like a 50-50 chance. If it can be answered by some people, but if there is no people who can answer this, it's okay because this is embedded question. This is one called embedded question. Thank you.
It's a little bit similar. Any other guys? Is there any connection?
Sorry guys.
3 minutes left.
Maybe we can answer one more question, please.
I'd like to ask.
Okay, thanks so much.
I would like to ask, if there is any specific point that we must aware when we want to use it. For example, like can it to be used for formal context, or it can be used for casual conversation?
Okay. I'll answer an open question. For the formals, we can use the yes or no question or WH questions because the structure of this question, or maybe the tech question is complete. And the declarative question, the echo question, the embedded, and the rhetorical question does not include the complete form and structure because, as you can see, for example, in the declarative question, there is an ellipsis in here, which you are going out, which is supposed to be, are you going out? It's like that.
Very good. So you need to understand the context.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Even though the content is same, but the difference is from the ellipsis.
Get it. Thanks.
Okay.
For the more clear explanation of any of these, maybe you will find it in another group because in another group they will explain more detail about this is. We just want to deliver to you the form and structure question. Yeah, form and structure the question. Disappear. Yeah, disappear because it will be question for you and you will be that is the purpose. That is the purpose. That is the purpose. Anything in here will be planted. Disappear and will be question. and you will be spoken. This will form an
Time's up.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for the attention and question. Any question? You guys, all of your question is very helpful. The generation for them. Thank you very much.